Welcome to Texas Honda Channel. God bless each and every one of you. If you're new here, please click that subscribe button, hit that like button, and turn that bell icon on to get notified of every upload. So in today's video, we're going to be cleaning and detailing both of these cars. This one here was traded to me for the donated Acura Integra DA9. I traded that DA9 for this Accord, which has AC and power steering, you know, all the good stuff. And he threw this one in as a bonus. I do what I want with it, but I am going to be getting rid of this one as well. This one here needs a bit of work. We're going to be going and cleaning everything up, just making it a little bit better. And then in another video, we will have doing some mechanical stuff to it. So in this video, we're basically just detailing. I will be using a cheap Amazon Coyardor Pressure Washer, which I'll link in the description. We got a foam cannon ready to go. Basically just going to foam cannon both of these. I will be spraying the wheels and tires with some purple power because that stuff works really well at getting rid of brake dust. So let me go through and show you real quick. This thing is pretty dirty all the way through, and of course under the hood as well. The interior is pretty dirty. I mean, it's not terrible, but it is pretty dirty. We got to get all the stuff out of here. There's a bunch of stuff in the trunk as well, and we're going to clean and detail this. And we've got the EF over here, which this one is a lot dirtier, as you can see, but it will look pretty good once we're done cleaning. So I'm basically just gonna go get some purple power in a spray bottle, spray the wheels, let them eat away at all the brake dust and all the grime and stuff. And we're also gonna be doing under the hood, so I'm gonna pop the hoods on both of these. You can see how nasty it is under the hood of the EF. It's pretty gross all the way through. And once we're done pressure washing this, it's gonna look a lot better. Same thing for the Accord. It's actually really dirty in here. So keep in mind, if you have like a painted valve cover and you don't have a 2K clear on it, the purple power will most likely eat the paint. It is very strong stuff. I don't dilute mine with water. I just use straight purple power. If I diluted it with water, it would be less harmful, but it works better just straight with the concentrated. So I'm gonna go ahead and get some stuff sprayed, then we'll get to pressure washing. I hope you guys enjoy this video. EF is much dirtier, so I'm actually going to be using oven cleaner and just spraying it over everything. Works pretty good. right, they both look a lot better. Now, this one here I actually scrubbed then pressure wash. I should have done that with that one. It's not a big deal. We actually have to wipe this one down with a microfiber and some Miracle Wash from AMSOIL. It's really good stuff. I'll leave a link in the description to Watson Synthetic where I got it. It's awesome. I'll show you some more details on that. But I have to move vehicles out of the garage. The wind is picking up out here, and it's getting dark. But we're gonna move this in there, start detailing the interior. So I really hope you guys are enjoying the video. Okay, I've got to get everything out of the trunk. We got to put all this where it goes. So I'm going to go ahead and clear all of this out and all of the stuff on the inside out. We'll get this vacuumed, and then once the whole car is vacuumed, we'll shampoo it, clean the windows, and then wipe the outside down because it does need wiped down again. Even though the paint's not perfect, I like it to look at least halfway decent. So we'll go ahead and do that. Okay, so far I've only done the trunk and it is really dirty, but the trunk looks pretty good now. So that's about as good as it's gonna get for that. Once it dries, it should lighten up a little bit. But now we're gonna go ahead and do the inside of the car. So I gotta refill this and dump that. Okay, now that the inside is detailed, we're gonna wipe it down because as you can see, it's kind of hazy. Just running my hand by it, it shines up a little bit. We're gonna be using this Miracle Wash. You technically don't even need water to use this stuff. You just spray it on, wipe it off, and then go over it with a clean dry rag and wipe it off again, and it shines up. So I'll show you real quick. I'm not gonna do the whole car on camera, but I'll show you at least on this door. Okay, just spray it on. And with another dry one. Much shinier. You can actually see my reflection now versus over here where my reflection literally just cuts off. So, alright, I'm just going to go ahead and finish this door up. Yeah, I highly recommend this stuff, and no, I'm not sponsored by AMSOIL. If you guys want to get some though, there is a link in the description to Watson Synthetic. Definitely hit him up. He can get you some of this stuff. It's actually really good stuff. But I'm going to go ahead and get the rest of it kind of shined up and get the interior a little bit cleaned up, and we'll get the EF in here. Alright, I'm using J. Leno Garage leather cleaner. I use this on the dash and some of the plastics, and then we'll be done with this one's interior. And the outside looks good, and then we can get started on the EF. Alright, the Accord is looking really good, at least in the spots where the paint is good. As you can see, it has a pretty decent reflection now. I didn't buff it or anything, just used that Miracle Wash. Unfortunately, the top half is terrible. If I could, I would sand this whole thing down and repaint it for them, but I cannot do that. The city gives me too much issues. I even have an inflatable paint booth. We're talking about moving outside of city limits, but we don't have the funds for that right now, so we're trying to figure all that out. But my wife went ahead and cleaned all of the windows. She did a pretty good job all the way through. And the inside is nice and clean now. Had a lot of pretty decent stains that were coming out, and it smells really nice in here. So, the family that's getting this car is absolutely going to love it. I already have the family picked out for this one and the EF. So, these are both going. We're going to get this one, the mechanical stuff done. I will be doing the air filter, oil change. We're going to check the spark plugs because there was a package of spark plugs back there, so I think they already changed them. We're going to do a few other mechanical things, charge the AC up more because it is low. And it blows cold, so it should blow really nice once we're done charging it up. But there's a few other things we got to do, so that'll be a separate video. But now we get to pull this out, get the EF pulled in. I'm basically just going to be doing a vacuum job on that one. That still needs a head gasket and some other things, but that'll be going as soon as possible as well. But I'm going to go ahead and get the Accord out of here, and then we will move the EF in. Alright, so it is a lot cleaner under the hood since we pressure washed it. This does need a new timing belt, water pump, and head gasket. That seems to be the only big issue because it has a super low compression and takes forever to crank to get it to start. But it does start up after cranking for a while. But this one came out pretty clean on the outside, but the interior is quite dirty. So I'm going to just go ahead and get all of this stuff pulled out, then vacuum it, wipe the dash down, some stuff like that. And then this car is basically ready to go back out. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Hope you guys are enjoying the video. Okay, here it is. Definitely cleaned up a lot. Does need shampooed. Obviously needs a new seat. But this car is like 31, 32 years old, something like that. And it's actually in pretty good shape considering. So that's it for the interior. The exterior is looking a lot better. And this is all the junk. I got to go through and see what's good and what's not. But yeah, definitely making some progress for sure. Tonight was definitely a lot of work. I was sweating like crazy. It's really hot in the garage. But yeah, gonna be getting a head gasket kit with water pump and timing belt in the near future and try to put it on video. But this car is already spoken for. I'm not going to be selling it and donating it again. I'll go over more details when that time comes. But yeah, this car and the Accord both being donated. So I'm really excited to help some people, and it just feels so good to put others before yourself. There's no feeling more rewarding. So that's basically it for this video. If you guys liked it, please consider subscribing, hitting that like button, and sharing the videos around. It definitely helps the channel grow, and that's how I'm able to do this kind of stuff. Now, I'm on a financially tight budget, but we are making it work because of God. So if you guys enjoyed it, again, please share it around, and I will see you guys in the next video. But as I like to say, God bless, stay safe, and stay awesome.